I'm going to show you how I edit an Instagram reel. So I've already shot my video and I just used everything in Instagram to do that. So I just sped up the video speed so it looks like I'm going faster. But the first thing I'm going to do is I'm going to add something to kind of catch attention. So just adding some wording there. And now I'm going to actually trim where I want it to go. And to do that, I just do that at the bottom, okay? Next, I'm going to add in some more wording. Cloudberry Dreams is the name of the scent that I'm using. So I want to make sure I feature that. It's brand new in this scent line, so I'm really excited about it. Using the GIFs, you can bring in a little bit of movement already into your video. So I'm just placing these clouds in here, lining it up with that. Again, whatever you want to trim, just highlight that piece at the bottom and then move your finger to trim where you want it to start and where you want it to end. So you can see I'm syncing that up to the words Cloudberry Dreams, that cloud motion there. All right, so I've got that. Now I'm going to go ahead and, there we go, trimming that up just a little bit better. All right, so now I'm going to actually use the GIFs again. I usually like to put in just the Scentsy logo. It's just something I like to do. And so I usually add this at the end. So you'll see I'm just highlighting that at the bottom and then moving my fingers to trim where I want it. And like I said, I just save it at the end, or I keep it at the end of that. Now I always save my videos to my camera roll just in case something goes wrong, but also so I can use them for later. You can trim the cover. So when I click on the picture up there where it says cover, you can see now I can pull it to whatever spot I want, or you can upload as well. And then what I do is I actually fit the cover photo. So I want to make sure it fits in my grid because I always keep my reels in my Instagram feed. So I want to make sure that it's fitting in that, good square spot. Now I'm going to add my caption because I'm all done editing. You'll see that, that was so quick to be able to just add in words. Another thing I will say too is to definitely add music. You can find trending music usually by just going to the music in the music library for Instagram. Usually the trending ones will be the ones that you first see when you open that. I think that music really can play a big part in the reels. It kind of sets the tone, if that makes much sense. So the other thing that is important with reels is to still do and write your copy just like you would if you were posting a regular picture or a regular video on Instagram, right? So you want to be giving value, maybe sharing tips, how-tos, tricks, all that kind of stuff, right? This is your chance to talk to your audience. So if you are somebody who it takes you a little bit to come up with captions or write copy, then by all means, take that time that you need. You can always save these as drafts too. So you can create your video and then think about what you want to write. I usually try and get it in there as quickly as I can because I'm usually doing, a bunch of other things during the day. The only other thing I will say in the copy when you're doing reels is to go ahead and still add hashtags. I know. Hashtags are very important, specifically when it comes to Instagram, because this gives people a new way to begin following you. On Instagram, you can actually follow specific hashtags as well. So people may be following these hashtags. And I always try and be relevant to whatever it is that I'm posting. Now, for me, as an independent Scentsy consultant, using that hashtag Scentsy Snapshot, that's one of the ways that Scentsy will look for those to feature us in upcoming things. So I always usually will do a Scentsy Snapshot just so I can tag Scentsy in there. But of course, I want to also talk about laundry, being a mom, right? These are all the things that I do every day. So, I don't do laundry every day, but you get the point, right? So it's part of what I actually do. So just adding in those hashtags. Now, Instagram does allow you to add up to 30 hashtags. I usually do not use up to 30. I usually will stick around anywhere from 10 to 15, maybe, hashtags. I don't get too crazy with it. There's some different theories around it, but I think honestly for me, this works for my audience and my following. All right, so once you've got everything in there that you want in your copy, all you have to do now is save. And so at the bottom, you'll see it says save or save as draft. If you click save as draft, that'll just save it for you. But I'm going to go ahead and share it now. So I'm just putting that in there. I am also, there we go, getting it all uploaded. And I tag Scentsy in there as well. You can tag just like you can if you were doing a picture. And here is how the reel looks all put together. Super easy. Really, the main transitions when doing these are the words. And so it's just putting that word in there. Again, remember to highlight it at the bottom so you can trim it where you want it to start, where you want it to end. I hope you guys found this helpful. Tag me in your upcoming projects because I'd love to see what you guys are creating as well.